Hi, we're still together.
Yeah, I got my poncho. I'm ready for fantasy suites. I'm closed up.
Fantasy suites. Okay.
Isn't that what happens in the
Which
fantasy?
fantasy?
Get closed up in the log cabin
Which
by the
fantasy?
fire. Yeah.
If you have not guessed, we're talking about The Bachelor this week. And to be specific, Bachelor season 28.
Yeah.
Joey, I cannot pronounce his last name. I'll say Grazie.
Cool stuff.
So obviously this season is over, so we're just going to give you a run through of the whole season, and we're going to do it in as quick a time as possible. So to start with, The Bachelor. How would you describe The Bachelor?
This season?
No. Like how? If someone says,
the show?
Bachelor? Yeah, what's The Bachelor?
First word, one word, antiquated.
Okay.
You said it.
Basically, it's for The Bachelor, The Bachelorette. Basically, The Bachelor is a single guy looking for a wife.
Yeah.
They bring him a plethora of options. And by plethora, I mean at least 20 girls. And he has to just basically narrow them down till he chooses his one. And then supposed to get engaged, and then supposed to ride off into the sunset and hopefully marry and blah blah blah. So on the 28th season of this
28, goddamn.
Yeah, and they also have The Bachelorette, which is a separate season of a separate season.
Yeah, but it runs in tandem, so you can just say it's been at least 28 years because it happens after.
Yes.
But let's just say
what I'm saying. Yes, so that's what I'm saying. That one has its own number of seasons, so you can imagine how many seasons. This thing has.
Well, at least 28 years they've been running this game.
No,
and people have been enjoying it.
How old am I?
No.
Not 28 years.
No, I'm just messing.
There's some years that they did it like twice.
Oh, okay. So then it'll be like, because there's a couple, I don't know, that has been together for such a long time. Yeah. So, but at least they've been running this game for, okay, let me reduce it and say 25, 23 years.
Bachelor started in 2002. So 12, 22. So just 22 years the Bachelor has been on. So yeah, they had multiple seasons. In some years they had multiple seasons. But yeah, that's basically the premise of the show. It's a single guy looking for love, plenty girls. Obviously, I mean, they're human beings. There's drama ensues, and obviously there have been allegations of forcing them to drink without eating and all kind of things, which on all reality shows that have dating, apparently this is a common accusation. So it's not unique to them.
Yeah. Cool.
Now let's meet our Bachelor, Joey.
Before we meet our Bachelor, first of all. Okay. Before we set into the sunset of Bachelor, okay? Let's step back into the darkness a little bit.
What? Okay.
And let's talk about the fact that do we believe The Bachelor as the concept of the show is truly true?
In terms of?
Because watching this season, I'm like, is he really the one picking who's going on the dates? Who he wants to have a one-on-one date with, or is it the producers or so? Because, this season really opened my eyes to know that Joey knew who he wanted from day one.
This has opened my eyes to tell me something, and it showed me that Joey, I've watched other seasons of The Bachelor. Joey is actually a very passive bachelor, and Nick Viall said it, and I was like, And then when I actually watched it to the end, I'm like, I agree. So, for example, in other seasons, you have when a random week they would say no cocktail party, rose ceremony straight, or sometimes during the week they'll just go walk a girl out. That I don't see this happening.
He did that only once. Joey did that only once.
Yeah, he did that for
and it's funny because he had the most girls.
Yeah, he got 32 girls. So which is
weird again.
The most
very keep sweetie.
Yeah, it's weird. I find it weird just because there's no way you can get noticed to people, and I find it weird because they asked you to evict people that night. Yeah. So how can I evict somebody?
It's just based on
what?
Feelings, vibes, things that we hate. Based on vibes.
You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make sense because I am big on vibes, but sometimes you may not even get to connect with someone.
Yeah, that's the point. If you didn't connect, you're out.
No, I mean some people, their first impressions are not the best.
That's literally the point. You're making my point for me. It's just
but you may have missed out on somebody that's better we don't, for him.
That's the point. That's why I'm trying to say that let's get back into the darkness and talk about our intrusive thoughts about what we thought about when we were watching the show before foray into Joey.
Yeah, so that's what I thought. Like,
Obviously, like there were nice people that went day one. We're like, oh, we didn't get to see this person. Oh.
Yeah. So the dark side of the Bachelor. Let's talk about black people.
But you know what? Let's just go straight into Joey. We'll come back.
Like if we start off black people now, 20 minutes.
We'll come back. Remember, tell us who Joey is.
Yeah, so Joey, our sweetheart, 28-year-old.
Yeah.
He was from Charity season of the Bachelor S, which I watched. He was a sweetheart. He really liked Charity, and he ended up being heartbroken at the end because he made it to the final two, and so she chose. She chose.
She is a choosing.
He is a
choosing, if you know it.
She chose Dotun, and that's how his name is pronounced. But it's not that. Dotun.
Yes.
She chose Dotun, which I was happy about because I was like, "Yay, a Nigerian man that's not trifling. I love it." Let her rip
tall babies.
Yeah, tall and slim babies. Yeah. Let our rep be small, right? So throughout this season, we see the thread of Joey just feeling very insecure about not being chosen. His fear being that, will I choose someone and the person rejects me? I'm like, oh my God.
Which also kind of made some of his decisions that you made. You're like, you made that decision just because you were afraid the person might dump you. But okay.
Yeah. So, boys, I think it was a very relatable fear.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
That I think that we can all relate to. Like, if I like somebody and I tell them, would they say it back or would they like throw it in my face? I mean, I've told only one person I like them. The person threw it in my face. The person didn't say they like me back. So in that moment,
how did you feel?
I feel anyhow. Funny enough, because to me, I was telling the person not
just saying your
exactly. I was just saying,
like we say, who would beat you? Like it's just when you become an adult, you realize that just see how you don't punish yourself.
Yeah,
a person is not feeling it. We keep it pushing. If the person makes you feel funny about that person is weird, not you.
Yeah,
like that person is weird. You have a right of refusal. Everybody does, male or female. You have a right of refusal. Like if someone comes to you and not feeling cool, refuse it. And that's it, dead it, remove.
Yeah, exactly. So the person, but very complicated story that I don't want to get into right now.
Yeah.
But yeah. So like, I've done it, and it wasn't that big a deal. So like, because they always say women are like, oh, women don't say it, and I'm like, I feel like we should say it. I don't know. That's a whole other conversation because people believe that women should show not tell. I'm like, well, I don't think guys are that's right all the time, but hopefully your guy is bright enough to decipher the language you're speaking.
All your lights or whatever.
You have been there shining green light for 10 years. The guy not gonna know. Good example, Pastor Timothy Keller, he wrote a book, Meaning of Marriage. In the book he said they were in university, he met his wife in university, they were friends, he was dating someone else. Then the girl broke up with him, he was all heartbroken, his wife was there, being there for him as a friend. After a few weeks, she just told him that, please, I like you, I was listening there doing, I don't understand.
Feel fine now, please.
And so some guys of today, they'll be like, oh, she told me she liked me, that's an automatic turn off.
Yeah, cool stuff.
They've been married for like decades,
happily
with children and grandchildren, doing ministry together.
That's what I'm saying. Like I think an overarching theme of something that we keep talking about is that there's no formula.
There's no formula for love.
Yeah, there really isn't. Like
there's an ideal situation.
Yeah, there is.
But it doesn't always happen.
And don't listen to all these aspire people that are telling you about manifesting and all this.
Yes, I just wrote the man and I just
listen.
wrote out characteristics. And then one day
open the door. Other people that tell you hard weeks of life. It might not work for you. Might take that hard week and you will not get no soft life.
Exactly. That's how I can get soft week.
I'm just saying. So yeah, there's no formula really.
There's no formula.
Yeah. Based on life experience and things that we've been through and things that we've seen other people go through. It really isn't any formula. I just think, and also because some people will be thinking about there is the one. That's why there's no formula, because there is no one.
Thank you. There's no one.
You're literally solving for X, and X that is unknown.
X is very unknown.
So it can be any kind of way.
Yeah.
The formula can
be 16, can be 4 split.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, there's no one.
There's no one.
And there is no formula to get in one.
Yeah, there's no formula.
And I put that caveat there, the one, because there are many ones.
There are many ones.
Yeah, it's just how life and chance, right?
Exactly. Just like who you meet when you meet the person. Even though like the whole thing about some people say that there's nothing like wrong timing if it's the one. I don't know. I don't have an answer to that because I don't know. Because
people have met people and said,
and now
just met you at the wrong time.
Yeah, so that's the thing. That some people say like that's just an excuse that if it's the right person.
Men, yeah. Sorry, I'm saying this because our editor says that we're being a bit, last time we said men like wicked women, so
we stand by.
We stand. See, you know how they say, "What hill will you die on?" That's the hill we're dying on.
When the became women, he went to go and do research to find out, and it boils down to like, okay, you guys like to solve problems, and so the wicked women give you problems. So that's it.
Love it. They want problem.
Always.
There you go.
Always.
But Joey didn't want no problems.
Joey don't want problem more. And Joey was so okay. And another thought I had about this season, I felt like the drama was contrived. Especially with how they resolved it at the moment all. It now made it extra contrived.
I think
they didn't have a real villain. I remember the days of old.
No.
Michelle Money, Courtney, real villains.
What happened was they said that Maria let it go because she was trying to become the Bachelorette. And that her like dragging it at the reunion is not a good look. Can I just say something about Bachelor Nation? It's like as if you guys are, the Bachelor is like the royal family.
Oh yes.
And you're crowning your successor every season.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Y'all are crazy. I used to watch Bachelor back in the day, right? And I stopped because the fandom and the way everybody talks about. So Maria can be like, I'm really upset at Kelsey and stay that way just because she's trying to become the Bachelorette. So she has to be like, I forgive. Because you guys would not want a Bachelor that didn't forgive. Again, we agree on forgiving, by the way. We're not saying you shouldn't forgive, but I don't think you should be friends with someone that clearly was trying to put you down. Kelsey, she was using words. Sorry, she was using words that I'm like, sorry, Sydney. I'm so sorry, Sydney. Sydney was using words that I'm like, like, are you well?
I think that the reason why I said they come down by the women tell law is that
people had showed her shaking. They showed her some shaking.
People are not nice at all.
Yeah, I showed
people
her.
Are not nice. And I say that with actual serious speech now because I just remember Rachel and people are not nice.
Yeah.
That's not nice. Yeah. So when the back to the season, so it started the season, there's 2 girls. Then apparently, so I stopped watching Variety season after Hometown. So apparently at the finale they gave Jen. Is it Jen?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to get the envelope? Is it Jen?
No, it's not Jen. It's oh god, this is sad.
They gave that girl the envelope. So the girl
is her name Leslie? Who's
no,
the girl?
Not Leslie.
This is sad. Let's find her.
Yes, Leah. Yeah. They gave Leah a special envelope. Leah is 23. Special envelope, and she was free to open it. Whenever she opened it, she started crying. Why was she crying? I was so confused.
I think the fact that the street is so bad.
She's 23.
My sister, listen. Excuse me. Listen.
People be on this show.
Listen. People are preemptively trying not to be in the street.
And like it's 7 o'clock. The sun is setting. I need to be inside.
No, seriously. Leah's like, I'm not about to drag myself through my 20s into my 30s being in this. I'm clocking out as soon as I can clock out.
Maybe she has seen her face go through shaking.
Yeah, so she's like, nah, man, I'm getting married ASAP.
But then, so that whole thing of her, the envelope apparently she was able to steal a 101 from anybody, and then she threw it in the fire.
Mm-hmm. Did you feel about that?
As you can see, I'm kind of disappointed because I was like, so that was the thing. Like, I don't know whether they've stopped finding maybe in all the cries for how they treat people, they started trying to find good people. So that way season was kind of boring because all of them to me, they're all good people.
No, it's not that. It's the fact that we're very hyper aware now. Everybody knows they're on TV. Everybody knows that there is a narrative that is going to be pushed. Nobody wants to be told.
Michelle Money knew the narrative. Don't give 2 shits.
Yeah, she's a special breed of person.
Courtney also did not care. In fact, the guy chose Courtney. I didn't know Bola he chose her. Obviously,
Like I said,
that relationship is
this is
scattered.
another evidence. Put it in the evidence, please.
Yes, I did.
Mr. Editor.
Exhibit X.
Put it in the evidence.
Exhibit X.
Men like what?
Wicked women.
Thank you.
But yeah, so he ended up choosing her, and even myself, I was like, eh, you chose her.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, that relationship scattered in very short order. But I was like, I'm not surprised. I've seen the character. It's bad.
Bad character.
Very bad character. I don't know what he's going to do. He wants to bring this one to your to whose mother, to whose family, so that she will insult your siblings. So
but yeah,
those are the real villains. This season was very tame. Like the drama was.
It's okay. We came here for love, right?
Came here for love. So let's talk about some of the star girls on the show.
Yeah, okay, star girls. Let's go.
Daisy.
Okay.
Cochlear implants.
Yeah, well, that's disrespectful. How would you feel if I say Mirabel?
Wait, what's
I don't have any.
That's
See,
like
I wouldn't do it.
No, but do you know why I said it like that? Because that's what they made her identity into that.
Okay.
And she also contributed to that in that. So I guess she had insecurities about having got her implant. She had it for years though, but she has not dated. And also she's also really young, like 24, 25. And like you said, I actually really like dating.
Time.
What time?
That's why she's on the show.
Oh, okay, sorry. It's 6:30. You don't want to be outside it's dark.
No. You don't want to be. You don't know what's at night.
Some of
us are not lucky. We don't get the pouch that money is coming out of.
Exactly. You don't want to be the creatures at night.
No, he does.
So she said that she had not dated and she was insecure about after getting the implant that who would like her and stuff. I was like, okay, there's this other person, Abigail, that's been on The Bachelor. She also has a cochlear implant, and I feel like her story should have inspired Daisy. So I don't know, I was like, because Abigail also had a cochlear implant. She went on the show. She didn't find love then. She went to Bachelor in Paradise, and then she found love. Her story to love is one of those stories that is not straight. That if you see, you know how we just said that love is not linear. So she met the guy. She really likes the guy. The guy liked her. At some point, he started being off. They broke up in Paradise. And then it's only when they got back to the real world that I don't know what happened, but they now finally talked. And then they go back together and they've been together for years now. They live together now. So he's a nurse, she's I can't remember. But yeah.
Yeah, but I already told you what was wrong with the Formula of Paradise.
What's wrong with
Because they keep bringing new people.
But the funny thing was that in this case, this guy wasn't going for other people. I don't know, there was something just off about him.
The possibility.
I don't even know. But nice, yeah, so that was their story. So I told me, I'm sorry, I kind of feel like they've already given that identity.
Imagine if they did that in The Bachelor. Like they bring new girls.
But you know, there was a time that they used to do it that halfway through they'll bring in new girls.
Yeah, I remember. I think there was a season.
I don't know why. No, they did more than once. I don't know why they stopped it. Because
do you know they did that in this show? The running joke on the show was, oh, Joey has to introduce some people, and then it'll be the girls from the Golden. But the girls were like, the way the girls were like, if you bring another baby, if you try it.
Yeah, so that was the thing. Okay, so anyway, sorry, Daisy. I mean, Daisy's a very sweet girl. I really, by the end of the season, I respected Daisy so much because, anyway, when I get to the end, we'll talk about it. Then we had Sydney, who was the villain, and she was the villain because
she inserted herself into something.
Medina, I'm sorry, Medina as a therapist is a problem because she could have resolved this whole thing.
She should have dead it since.
Okay, Sydney came to tell you that Maria said, "What about? I mean, you're 31, Maria's 29." Or 30 and 29.
Kelsey said, over there being 31 is like
exactly. Kelsey is 31.
What's your point?
Yeah, saying that you're still.
And she made it to pretty much the end. So what's your point?
Yeah, insecure because you're 31 and and all Maria said was skinny big deal. And then I don't know what Sydney had and what Sydney's gonna tell Medina. So squash this whole thing. All Medina has to do was to go and meet Maria and say, Maria, I heard you said this about me. Is it true? Talk. Okay, this is how I felt. This is how I did not feel. Everything. Squash the end. What did Medina do? She went to tell Joey, I feel bullied. To me, she's the villain. I'm sorry.
She started this whole thing.
She started this because I'm like, if she had actually resolved it, there will be nothing. And she's very snaky because even till the reunion
she doesn't want to admit
she doesn't look because she distanced herself, so she doesn't seem like anything. But
because she could have, it was so petty.
It was a nothing burger.
Yeah,
and she could have just did it, and she didn't. And then
and now the whole world knows you're insecure about your
age, and you're not even old. You don't even look old.
You give everybody the chink in your armor. Thank you.
That's right. And you know what some stupid men like to do? Then I say age. Who marry you?
Yeah, you're giving them the chinky armor. Congratulations.
So we had the Jess, and Sydney being the villain. Sydney was the original villain. After the 2-on-1 that Sydney got sent away, then Jess
She got sent away.
what the mantle Jess took.
She wore the breastplate. She was not the one of not the religious type.
No, she took the breastplate of vengeance. I said,
Yeah.
"Who send you?" And I came. It was Leah that first of all took the breastplate. When Leah saw that Medina was talking to Maria, she was going to take Miss Medina, but you should not be talking. Excuse me, little girl. I know it's age shame, but in that moment, I'll been like, little girl, please don't talk to me. Like,
Girl.
like, girl, bye, little girl. Like, what are you doing? Like, grandgirls are talking. Why are you using this for? What are you saying? So, but then once again, Medina just kind of let it, and then Maria was really getting frustrated. And then Jess decided to join so that, oh, Maria's bully,
Oh my God. And then she called her out her name for something that she didn't do.
Something that
Jess did night one.
Yes, because Jess went to go after getting the rose, she went to go and interrupt another date.
Yeah.
And Maria did the same thing later on, and Jess was suddenly calling. I'm like, do you have
no
selective
legs.
memory?
No legs to stand on.
You have selective memory?
Absolutely no legs.
Girl, don't let us. Anyway.
You're a mermaid in this beach.
Good. Exactly. So there's now jump. There's now jump. Maria said a phrase. I can't remember the phrase one. I'll find it in my notes. Then because of the reunion, and then Edwina said she said it. I said, oh, so you people have been accusing Maria of saying something she's not saying.
No, it wasn't Edwina that said she said it. It was one of the sisters.
Yeah, sorry, one of the sisters. Yeah, that was also.
So I said it. Okay, let one.
That was
and they couldn't say anything.
Yeah, that was another great thing. Why are they have sisters on the same season? That was another great thing.
Well, anyway, the dynamic it didn't take because the other sister imploded and left.
Yeah, she left. Yeah,
so it didn't take.
As you say. Yeah. So Libya, the sister that said that she wouldn't have said it. They know they were now looking. I'm like, so you probably accusing Maria for half a year.
Because they didn't like her.
For half a year. Because it's not just a few weeks.
Yeah.
Because it's been carrying on. Because I was like, Maria doesn't like somebody that she's just like, she's just a very overly eager person. And she's just a very excitable person when she talks.
Yeah. So and she's confident. Like
yeah.
A lot of people don't know how to deal with certain women and like sure of themselves. Yeah.
And I think it's the loud confidence that they can't deal with.
It makes certain women uncomfortable because maybe you haven't dealt with like whatever issues or you have or whatever is making you not confident, you know. Yeah. And I think that was Kelsey. And Leah is young, so I'm not even expecting her to be feeling as confident as Maria is feeling at her age, you know. So
Maria is going to change into something more comfortable. I
mean, that girl was having her own show. It was the Maria show.
She said, I swear, I swear, this is more comfortable. I'm like, yo Joey is out. Like,
there's no way I can handle this one.
Your home is out, girlfriend.
It would have been a ride. They would have had a funny, interesting relationship. But I feel like in the long run, Joey's like, I won't be able to keep up.
I felt like once Joey described her as fun, I already kind of like
when a guy says that,
because once a guy says that for most pilots, he doesn't see.
But the thing is, let's just go straight to the Kelsey's.
Yes, and so let's talk about Kelsey A. The main having story that she lost her mom. Then Kelsey T, very pretty.
Very pretty.
That is just Jehovah's Witness.
Yeah, very pretty.
Edwina, I really liked Edwina. I really like Edwina. She's from Sierra Leone, right?
She's a solid girl.
Yeah. Sierra Leone babe. I like and then Edwina at the woman tell her, Edwina was not letting. I said yes, girl.
Solid.
Edwina will. If you come for Maria, she will cut you off. I said good.
Yeah. Then you have Rachel.
Yeah, Rachel. I loved Rachel too. She's the mix of Filipino and other things, which I'll take later because it goes further down. I don't remember her now, but yeah. So those are the main girls. The other ones are kind of in the background.
Yeah.
And another thing I'm sure I had this season that the group dates didn't make sense. For example, that one that they're trying to catch bait in their mouths. What was the point? Like, what are these group days trying to teach us? Or when they're playing tennis or pickleball,
I've said it
stupid
already.
outfits.
I don't like the show because of the idea of a bunch of women fighting for one guy. Because
I don't like it either way. If
it was the other way around, it's even different. You know that most of the guys have a fighting chance with one woman. Guys are like, when they know.
That's why
in this particular season, from day one, that guy knew who he wanted.
That's why Nick said that Joey kind of took the coward's way out. He never.
Yeah, so he just allowed the producers to do what they want. But what was he going to do? It's like,
you could have done. Okay, for example, look at Claire's season. Look at Claire's season.
She ended it.
She ended it early. You can like because the truth about that is that in about as they say whatever they want to say, it is your show. You can do whatever they, like when you are the lead.
And they would have had another Bachelor this year too.
Yes, they would have had another Bachelor like waiting
But
on standby.
in hindsight,
like not even that you should leave early. I'm saying okay, because definitely he liked more than one person.
But he liked Kelsey. He knew it was Kelsey from day one. I know that you were
no,
not.
I'm not
you
saying. I'm
see
not.
it.
No, that's not. That, understand what I'm saying. I'm not saying that he. I'm saying he liked Kelsey. Yes, I'm saying he liked other people too. He liked Daisy.
He did.
He liked Rachel.
Lexi.
He liked exactly
Yeah,
all
he
the other.
did.
He liked Lexi
But
a lot. I'm not saying that he should have done one was clearly and leave early. I'm saying that he could have eliminated
people
faster.
quicker,
Yes,
he did the whole process.
He did
the only person he walked out of walked out.
I hope she's feeling bad about it.
Because that was
taking a person out.
I'm like shit. Yeah, but like girl, where were you coming from and telling me? When she said that, Joey was like, feeling me. No.
But Joey too.
As we say, Emiko.
Joey is not serious because what did you think that they were doing there? If it's
like, you are fall.
Anyway.
You are falling where?
Say please.
Say it again. No. Joey's like, bye.
Before somebody did this, their kids were.
But that was so awkward for Jess. Like I can't imagine being walked out. Yeah, but she got walked.
She got walked. It wasn't sad, but yeah.
No. Just sad.
Okay.
Yeah. Like the way Donald Trump just goes.
Yeah. It is what it is.
Yeah.
So yeah, Joey definitely took the cards way out. He knew who was going to choose, and he just kind of let it play. So yes, Rachel is Hawaiian and Filipino. Okay. Very interesting mix, and I was like, oh. And I think she's very pretty.
She has no black in her.
Funny enough, yeah, she doesn't have black according to what she is, Hawaiian and Filipino. But the dad kind of looks, so maybe he's one of those black Filipino people. Okay. So maybe that's where the blackness is coming from. Yeah,
because they were giving her insult that they usually give to her.
Yeah, that's why I stopped laughing because that was wrong. Like the fact that she was saying that
people reacting negatively, be having fun.
Yeah.
We're enjoying the show, we laughing, insulting producers, saying all these things for jokes. So please, we don't know their names, we don't call them. We're just having fun, and then there'll be the people that will just take it over the line.
Racism, and that thing is illegal. So please, I need to start reporting.
Well, the thing is this, I've heard other people review the show and say that until when the Bachelor itself will give it a name, because they never want to give it a name for what's happening. Until when they address it, because it's like they have a fear of losing their fans or their core constituency or whatever.
Well, I think Jesse kind of addressed this,
but he didn't say. The girls are like, what's the name?
No, he didn't say the name. He just said that who has received negative comments.
Yeah, it's racism. Say it for what it is, but they're not going to.
Oh, the one of Rachel, the one to Rachel. Oh.
Until when you say it for the word that it is, and let us actually address it. Yeah.
But can I say that I didn't like how Joey was beside her when she was crying and then he didn't even touch her. He didn't hold her hand. He didn't.
Yeah, but he felt sad.
I beg you.
Joey already found his woman. You people don't stress him, please. He has been nice. He broke up with the girls in nice ways. The girls were all happy. Like you said, Nick Viral was like, Joey was just like,
he took his way out, took the cow's way out, just like coasting. Maybe let's just travel to all the countries.
He knew from the people that, because they're those girls I listened to, I knew me and we're together. Remember Dety?
So the thing is that I wasn't watching The Bachelor like with full focus, right? I was watching it with one eye and one eye on other things, so I wasn't watching it full attention. So there's something that I knew he liked. Like I knew he liked Jen because on their dates it was very like natural and he, it was really vibing. I know he liked Daisy, and I knew that they tried to give Daisy one kind of rosy edit.
Yeah. He liked Kelsey too. He liked the two Kelseys.
He liked the two Kelseys.
Yeah, he liked Lexi.
Maria, he liked Lexi. So Lexi left raising awareness about endometriosis. Yeah. Because a lot of women struggle with that, and it does affect fertility. So I like that she was able to be like, because Joey is not ready for marriage. Even from the season of Charity, when they were trying to meet his family, and he had his own uncle that was saying funny things about Joey. So Joey is not ready for marriage, and even this season,
and he said it's like he has a 5-year plan.
Yeah. So and I respect Lexi for being like, yeah, I'm gonna walk. Yeah. She's like, nah, I'm walking. I respect her. I respect her so much for that because she was like, nah, I can't deal with the 5-year thing. She was like, fair, very, very fair. So I like her for that. But yeah, that's just so that was basically talked around. But yeah, the hometowns basically was Kelsey, A, Rachel, Daisy, and Maria.
Yeah.
So Daisy, apparently her parents are Christmas tree farmers. So they went to Christmas tree farm. I was like, what's in the Hallmark channel is going on here? So, but yeah, it was cute. The only thing I read for him and Kelsey, honestly speaking, it's just that they were just kissy up and down, kissy.
He was attracted to her.
That was how. So that was the only thing that I can see. Like, oh, he's really attracted to her. Maybe he likes how she kisses or whatever. I don't know. But they were all in Martin. They were just.
Is it Kelsey A or T?
No, Kelsey A.
Oh, okay.
S Martin just be kissy.
Yeah, but that was what you noticed.
That was what made me say, oh, okay, yeah, like.
But from day one, like when she came out of the car.
Oh no! So that day one, I don't pay attention to anybody because I'm like, you bought many. I don't.
Yeah, but this is the thing about
pay attention to you people.
I know me and Robert earlier said that there's no formula. True, to get a guy, there's no formula. But where things become clear is that when a guy likes you, it's not signs and signals.
I mean, to be fair, there are still some children that will be pretending.
Yeah. But when he really likes you, and you could tell like the way he was speaking to her was different from the way he was speaking to the other girl, and you could tell that he would say like have dates and be waiting to see her. Do you get? And then even when she was in the group dates, he would do things to reassure her. He didn't do that to other people, just to let her know that, girl, I know I put you on this group date. And that's to play with the Nick Vial thing I was going along with. Dude, if you liked the babe, you could have kept on giving her one-on-ones, But you were like, no, I'm gonna...
Yeah, because it took him a while to give her one-on-ones.
So. No, and then, when he finally gave her... No, not a while. He gave her early. And then he didn't...
like the fourth or something.
Yeah, and then he didn't give her one-on-ones again.
Yeah.
So it was like, dude, I guess that's why it's like... Other people that were not paying attention closely would notice that he was like really, really into her and everything like that. But he would say things to her in the dates that would be like, babe, he's coming to you, like, and he wasn't reassuring anybody else.
Yes, and what comes that in the end because I have to give you that's just about the last episode. Yes, but let me just run through.
I stopped watching, guys. Sorry. Yeah, I tend to do that with other shows.
Let us run through. The hometown, so like I said, the Kelsey A zone was just kissy. Rachel's zone, there was no activity. She just told Joey because there's a cultural thing they do in the family where when you meet the mom, you do this.
Okay.
So she told Joey that so that I can do it to her mom when they met. So when they did this, it was so fun. Like the mom was like, oh, very like interested, and then they had like a huge welcome party. And I love seeing culture. So now much I was here, we knew that she was like not going to be the one. I just like seeing culture, because the Bachelor can be very white sometimes. And there are white culture, there are white people that have culture, but they don't like to choose those ones, the ones that don't really have any culture to say that they pick. So I like to see like this Hawaiian Filipino culture with the pig, and it's not, and I love pig. There's no pig and everything, and
Remember trying to get us cancelled.
That is pig. I mean, and then I love her advice from the dad. The dad was like that. Whatever happens, don't worry. I just like be even though
Yeah, because Rachel was in it.
Yeah, she was in it. So, but they're like, but I like how dad was like, yeah, just put your all in, so just still like be even, whatever. So, at that point, that was so on all their hometown days, all of them basically told him that they're falling in love with him. Except for Maria, during the rose ceremony, before Joey started, Maria now pulled him aside to say, oh, she's actually falling in love with him. So when Maria went home,
was being a hard girl.
Yeah, she was being a hard girl. When she went home, her dad and her sister were telling her that she needs to open up, that she's not, opening up fully. So that's when she now opened up. She now told him, and then but he didn't pick her. They were explaining, she was just a shalaye because I was like, just say that. I don't see it. And because I know that he can't say the truth. The truth is that Maria is fun, but he does not see a future like that. That is the truth. He has a good time with her. Yeah. He likes spending time with her, but it is nothing more than that. Which is why I feel like he shouldn't have met her family.
He shouldn't have met everybody's family. He knew who he wanted to be with. I even feel like dragging certain people along was unnecessary. Then making it to the end, and he followed the formula to the book. Like to the T, like the formula, everything.
Yeah, everything. The book, yes, the back, right there. They say, oh no, but you have to do one switch,
line by line. This was such a and they were trying so hard to make it seem like, oh my god, something's gonna happen at the end.
Jesse Palmer is king. Let me say Jesse Palmer is king.
No. Joey, you can walk away now.
Joey can watch it. Jesse, but no, I will explain why. I'll tell you what happened. Actually, what happened has never happened before. True, that one.
Because he didn't want Daisy to feel the way he felt.
No. Never. I'll tell you what happened.
Okay, tell me. Let's just go straight.
They didn't. So that one, they didn't like. What I hate. That was just the Jesse voice. Rachel, how are you feeling today? I like Jesse. If I take you. This is a very trying time. So tell me, Jen, how was it? When did you know? Falling in love. Jesse. I'm like, Jesse, what is this to be voice?
Yeah, that's his whatever Bachelor reporter voice. Yeah,
okay,
so tell me
my
why.
My question before that is if someone isn't close, because one thing I noticed about this Bachelor special is like very family oriented. And my question is if someone isn't close to their family for good reasons, does that exclude them from being on the show or making it?
No, I don't think so. But the guy got rid of the two people that had family issues before hometown.
See.
Intentionally. Well, sorry, I can't say that was mine is man.
That's the thing, right? So that's
the producers are like, okay, we know you like Kelsey. Let's not drag these poor girls through this, and it's okay. But now Jen is going to bring her family here.
Oh, yes, you spoiled it. Spoiler: Jen is a new Bachelorette, and I'm happy about it because watching her on the finale, she's a fun babe. Mm-hmm. She's like a shot o'clock. Everybody take a shot. Like,
she's fun.
She's a fun babe.
But I liked other girls.
She's a fun babe.
I liked Kelsey A.
Kelsey A. Then it was a boring season. I'm sorry.
You know, I just like that. I'm not saying she should be. I liked her. I liked Maria too.
I like Maria. Maria would have been so well.
You know what they should do? That would be fun. Is make a new season of a show called you just play girls just want to have love or call it something fun and pick 6 fun girls from the show like Maria, Kelsey A, what's Rachel, Edwina, who else? Just pick fun girls. Lexi,
one of the sisters.
Yeah. And let's and let's just go. Let's have the 6 girls go find love, or 8 girls go find love, and help them out.
Yeah,
that would be fun. Like, why don't we do a dating show where it's a bunch of girls together trying to find love? Okay, please. That would be fun.
Yeah,
but anyways, yeah,
that would be fun. Oh, what's we found out on the women tell is that apparently, and once again, it's Adrian and my girl jumping the sea, that Sydney never liked Maria
from the beginning.
So that's why she looked for opportunity to make Maria
crazy. Like the girls from the podcast I was talking about, they talked about that episode so well that Sydney will not even wait for producers to set up the lights.
Nope.
She's like, "Oh, is this a camera? Okay, yeah, this is why I say what I want to say."
Okay, cool. Yeah, I hate Maria. That was what I was saying.
Mad.
And I love and Maria Sydney said, "I speak the truth and you make up lies." I said, "Oh, Maria, that's the everyone tell her." It was hot.
So yeah, Maribel, tell me why they did the whole suspense.
When they have the 3 days,
Maribel's doing suspense to me.
The 3 one-on-one dates, and then Kelsey goes, "I wanted to use slippers. These slippers on Peter."
Which Kelsey? Which of the Kelsey?
These slippers. Kelsey A now, because at this point, Kelsey, this is their final 3 now. Kelsey is slippers and Peter. Mm-hmm. She was just Joey a nose. What's in the nose? We need to talk. They've told women time and time again.
Don't tell guys. We need to
Don't just say. Yeah. We talk about sports. Stop. And Joey's already in his head. Joey's already afraid of being rejected by somebody that he chooses. And you've already said he has liked Kelsey from day one. Now the person that he wants to choose is telling him we need to talk. How do you think his ass was feeling?
Now this is where I think producers are shites. Because she wrote that. Did she
on that advice? She wrote it.
Under whose advice?
They
who said this was okay?
They filmed her writing it. And they're just going to put it at his door. They showed that when to put it in his door. And Joey saw it and Joey was freaking out. Joey was almost crying. Then she came here and she knows she doesn't just get to the point. Then again,
yeah, I watched that whole
thing. You say that we should talk to you about what we're going through. I said, girl, if you don't put this boy out of his misery. Don't tell guys we need to talk. Like, don't tell me to talk because
they're going to tell me. And then I don't like when people say we need to talk. We'll talk later. I have something I want to tell you. Bruh, don't tell me. Wait till when you're ready and tell me.
Yeah.
Like, don't put someone in suspense.
Exactly.
Because all I'm gonna be thinking about all day is, oh my god, what do you want to tell me?
Yeah.
No.
I said, I will tell you I missed you. And you could tell that the guy was visibly shook.
Yeah.
like he didn't recover because he was just like he was already in
so
his head.
because
He had
that's the
gone.
one.
That's the one he wants. He wants
She's
you,
the one.
and then you are kind of. You should have written
Yeah.
"I miss you" on the letter and dropped it. What?
To be honest with you, from the beginning, it was between Kelsey and Lexi, and Lexi left.
Yeah, that's left.
And
yeah.
Lexi was like, I have a timeline, your timeline doesn't matter. Because
Yeah.
those were the two people that I'm like, I could tell that he really. So I watched the show from Blind to a Black Woman, and I really want to push for like. So I'm always like trying to be like, oh, he likes Kelsey too, but not on the level that I like those two women. Yeah, and I worry that if Lexi didn't leave, Kelsey C would have left like before the final 6, because Lexi would have definitely been in the final 6, definitely in the final 2 probably.
See, that would be more interesting. If it was between Lexi and Kelsey, they would know that he really broke his ass.
Yeah, because because those were the two people that
Yeah,
really,
but I mean,
really...
definitely, it was still a hard decision for him. Definitely appreciate. But anyway, so this Kelsey girl, she needs came because I was like, girl, not lengths that you're not supposed to guys when you stop. So anyway, that will happen, and then obviously at this point Rachel went home, and then they had Rachel come out, and that was when she now was about the hate that she was getting,
which we've addressed.
We've already addressed that, so good. Let's the finale.
Okay,
so now
let's do this.
Meet the family. So the final. So now my question about is that: do you think that they should be meeting the family of the main person at the end or at the beginning?
Both times. Let's meet you in the beginning. Let's meet you at the end. Do you get? Meet you at the beginning, meet you at the end. I think the first dates, actually, with the first group dates, the family should be involved in the first group dates.
Why?
It'll be fun.
That's if that's fun. What if it's not fun family?
And by the way, when I say family, I don't mean the mom and dad. I mean brother, sister, cousin. People that are low stakes, like low stake family members. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Yeah, that's what I mean. Okay. Because then that way, like you're already getting to know him, his vibes, family, and then you meet the parents later on.
Okay. Makes sense.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. Well, another thing I forgot to mention was that when they were the final 3, they sent the people from the Golden Bachelor S to come and talk.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard.
Yes, kind of advice, and then
that was why Madam Kelsey.
Yes, now because they gave her Leslie. Leslie, the one that was not chosen last time, and and Leslie put her. She's not a chosen, and it was so and obviously we saw it play out and everything, and then so she brought that energy to Kelsey, where she was telling her that just. Be in, but be aware that he may not be chosen. I just kept on repeating that thing, and I was like,
and it's crazy because
I don't support that choice of bringing her
the whole season. Joey had been reassuring Kelsey.
It doesn't matter, that kind of thing will enter your head. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. That it's crazy that one time someone says something to you, negated the whole
because at the end of the day, you know why it doesn't really matter even if it's assuring her, because she knows that I'm still not the final one. Yeah. So it still wouldn't have mattered.
This is another thing, another reason why maybe Nick is right about the whole Joey thing, is that to prove that you were really that this is and you're not just following the formula, was to bounce people early.
Exactly. He gave Daisy two dates. He didn't give this person 2 dates. If he was serious about Kelsey, why didn't he give Kelsey two one-on-one dates?
See what I'm saying?
Okay, when went to the house, he did not give her a gift.
That's what I'm saying.
Anyways, so they met the family. So Daisy met first, then Kelsey. At this point, it's very clear because even when he's talking to his family about Kelsey,
even the family members are noticing it.
The family members like Daisy better actually, because Daisy gave answers.
Noticing.
Oh no! Everybody at this point, everybody knows, because the way he talked about, he just was like a Christmas tree. I was like, he was like, "Oh, Kelsey, we have so much fun together." This and that. You have to, your energy is Kelsey.
Imprinted himself on.
It's Kelsey. And then they asked them. The sisters asked Kelsey, "Oh, what happens if you're not the one?" And she was always it's so much hard. And these are crying that the tears do not fall before.
You catch them before they fall. Catch the tears before the tears drop. That's the plan.
And then at this point, both of them are coming to grips with the fact that, they're not the only ones. At this point, obviously, both of them are like falling in love with Joey, and they've told him that. Oh, another thing I noticed before the 3 became 2, when he sent home Rachel, was that in all their dates, he told Daisy and Kelsey that he's falling for them, but he didn't say it to Rachel. So I was like,
I'm no offense to Rachel again. Rachel made it to nice girl, but she made it there because Lexi left. Just have to put that caveat.
Rachel's a very sweet girl, and I really like her. And
I could tell that he wasn't there with her.
Then why did he get with the family? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's why.
No, he should have let the girl go before that moment.
So that I've had 3 hometowns. Nobody will beat you if you have 3 hometowns. Anyways, Joey, Joey. I don't know why he did that. Maybe he was just so scared of making the wrong choice.
Rules, yeah.
Maybe he was scared of making the wrong choice. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess.
So he was just going.
Yeah.
You know. So and for me, the last days really, as in, if you were still in doubt about his who he liked most, last days made up for it. Because for me, the last days showed we liked more because the first one was Daisy. He took us to some spiritual thing in the bush. Like taking me to go and see Babalawo. Somebody been in the bush. There was one heat thing. Then they enter, those huts. They enter the hut that there was fire heats, and you're just wearing your bikini and just getting hot. And then afterwards, so Daisy was really getting emotional at this point. She was really like, we're not getting chosen. And then during their dates, I think she already kind of figured it out. And this is why I said that I really like Daisy from here on out because she put on her investigator hat. She was, talking about, and then so one of the last exercises that they were to do, she was very emotional during their whole date. She was very quiet, very contemplative. Just like maybe she was just reflecting over the whole season and just like, what are my chances of getting chosen?
Also, maybe she started to play back like all the group dates that she had with Kelsey too.
Yes,
and
exactly.
Noticing if you were in a group date with Kelsey and him, you would notice. Like you play back and you will notice that Kelsey was solid from the beginning to the end.
Yes, so
there was no wavering.
Back. Yeah, she was putting things back. So then, so what are the intentions? So the not calling shaman or whatever said that they should say their intention, and Joey said something very mundane like intentions for them to be happy, whether it's with each other or not.
Okay,
and she knew.
So what did she say afterwards?
She didn't say anything. She was just very, because she had gone first in her intention, so he went last. So when he said that, she was still just like, kind of new. So, but anyways, that kind of broke her heart a little bit. And then she still told him she loved him. But obviously at this point, he can't say it to him. He can't say he loves anybody. He can't say that, right? So, whatever. Then Kelsey's date was a spa day. Really? Oh, who do you like more? The way it took to the Babalawo or the one that it took to have a relaxing spa day. Had a spa day, then I'm going to massage each other, just laughing. So funny.
Love is funny.
I know. I was like, Joey, yo,
because being chosen is fun.
Yo, Joey is a lot. Then I feel like also what they wore. I don't know whether I'm not really meaning into things. So Kelsey wore white, Daisy wore red. I kind of felt like I'm like, really? So Kelsey, the bride is wearing white. The bride, no, but I'm saying like the bride is wearing white.
Yeah, but vengeance in red.
There is a sweet. Then Daisy obviously still having all these thoughts, and this is what I said. I really like Daisy. Like throughout the whole season, I was like, whatever. But when it got to this final two, so I said that investigator hat was on. So she was just there still, contemplating. And then we see her go and knock on the door. I thought she was going to knock on Joey's door, telling that she should not bother herself. But she went to Kelsey's room. I said, "Oh, this is new." She went to go and ask Kelsey that what's up. That how was her date? How her week? That she hopes that she doesn't mind that because they were their friends. They were friends. So she's like, and Kelsey was telling her about how he's so reassuring. And the date was like, yeah, that's the thing. He doesn't reassure me.
Yeah, he was always reassuring Kelsey. And
that's when that was her final. She just needed like the final evidence. She does, like how you can have so many suspicions, but like you don't want to react to those suspicions because like you there's still a chance to be wrong. But when she spoke to Kelsey, she knew that what she was suspecting was right. And I was like, this is so smart.
So did she confront him?
Not confront. Now is it a crime? Like is it a crime?
Let's square up.
So and then for the first time ever, two of them rode together to the place because normally it's one by one now. No, they're not the same car. Sarah Daisy is smart. So they had the same car. They went there. I was thinking that last told them to confront him, but not that dramatic. So Daisy went first, and then he was talking, and then when she was not talking, she now cut him off. She now told him that the thing is, I know that you're not going to choose me. I said, Daisy. She said that I know that you're not going to choose me. I know that Kelsey loves you, and I love you, Kelsey, and that So yeah, I'm just gonna gracefully bow out at this point and everything. And Joey was just crying, was weeping because obviously that it was hard. It was going to be hard for him to say it, but it's even harder for him to hear it because it's just like, oh my gosh, she knew, and he'll feel bad because. So that was when he walked away and he took a moment, took off his jacket, he just and composed himself again because it shook him a lot that she kind of figured it out and that she just was so gracious with the whole thing. And then afterwards, she just got hug Kelsey. And then, then she left. Then Kelsey obviously went and he proposed and blah, blah, blah. And so when they now brought them, they do the finale live in front of a studio audience. So when they brought Daisy out, then Jessie came. So Daisy.
I should actually watch that part.
When did you know?
The interview.
The interview.
interview version. Because that's what it sounds like. It's like an interview. It sounded like an interview.
When did you know? She now started saying that she started playing things back, that she just noticed that Dre was not reassuring her. I felt like after when they were finding out Sue, he wasn't reassuring her. So that was like her main view to the fact that he wasn't going to pick her. And then, so another I was going to ask Kelsey. She's like, that her and Kelsey are friends. That Kelsey, is like one of her. They're very close during filming, and so she was like, why not? It's like. And that was one thing I appreciate about some of them, that they're both very mature and they're both open, because they weren't. Yeah, because they weren't like, Kelsey wasn't like, oh, I'm not gonna tell you anything, and Daisy too wasn't gonna be like, oh no. So this is like, I'm gonna ask you, and that was the kind of thing that I can do. I'll ask you. It's for you to tell me yes, so I can know where I'm putting my head.
Because once you know something, you're free. That's why they say knowledge is power.
Yes,
knowledge is freedom. Like, you know something, you set yourself free. You can start your healing journey today instead of starting it tomorrow or next month or whatever. You can start today.
Exactly. Imagine if she had just gone. Imagine if she not even put on her investigator hat.
She just show up.
She just the kind of blind side. The kind of blind side. Rachel's tears would have been minuscule in comparison, because she wasn't crying by the finale. She wasn't crying. She was just like, this happened. She wasn't crying. She was like,
honestly,
because I guess she had already processed it, and she had already.
If you were Rachel and you did, like, you were figuring out that he didn't, would you have just like, excuse me?
If I saw that, I'd have been like Daisy. I'd have just said, I'd have been like, can we talk?
In fact, he didn't need to have that rose.
He didn't need to. He could have respectfully sent her home without.
If you could have just walked to her room, it's more interesting. You were like, Rachel, let's talk, and then tell her, okay, I'm sorry, but
Yeah, he could have walked her out.
And then the girls can just enter their room and see the roses on their bed and just know, they picked the two of us again.
Or even if they can have a ceremony for the two of them, and they will know. No, I think they have to have a ceremony every week, so they will try to know that it's two of them. So because they have to say we accept, and you have to say yes. That's why. So you have to have.
Okay, fine. Then he can.
You could have walked her out before,
and then give the rose ceremony individually to different women. But anyways,
I could have walked her out. So, Daisy's quotes, sometimes the hard thing is the best thing, and I so resonate with that, because I feel like that's how I am. Like, a lot of times people say, "Oh, what if this and that," and I always say it in a very, like, it sounds seemingly heartless way when I say things like, so for example, someone says, "Oh, what if, like, person you're dating breaks up with you?" I'll be like, I'll be fine. Like, I don't know, I'll move on. Like, God didn't create us as one, so we were born individually. We lived individual lives before we met. At the end of the day, if we break up, it'll be sad, but like, I'll move on and I'll be fine, and I'll definitely find love again. And so the person, like, but it's I guess sometimes it seems easier said than done. And some people I feel like, oh, and then I should not. So what should I tell you? Oh, I'll be crying. No. Sometimes just be a big girl, put in big girl panties, and get stuff done. So that's why I've turned to that I really like this now, because I really, after this I was like, this is just doing like,
and she also turned down the
apparently she turned down the next Bachelor. It's stuff that they gave Jen.
And Nick Raya also says that Maria turned it down too.
Oh, I don't know. Maria has not come out to confirm that, but I really liked Daisy for this last part, because she not like I thought she was dumb, but like I did not expect it, right? So I was pleasantly surprised by the fact that she had enough foresight to be like, I guess she really was like, I don't want to be blindsided on national TV. I really don't want to get super hurt. So she was trying. Obviously, I don't know, she was still get hurt, but like, she just said that something just felt off, and that it wasn't meant to feel off, and that it just felt off on their last date. And the same way that Leslie knew too, because Leslie was like, something is very off. Like, I saw you the other time, and I know how it was, and now something is off.
Yeah.
So it's just like, what
you know when something shifts in a man, you just know.
Yeah, they're not the best pretenders.
Yeah, you know when the energy has changed. You know when power has changed. And you know, it's just, You don't want to admit it to yourself. You don't want to admit that it's happened. So we sometimes stay long in situations that we shouldn't be staying long in. I think that's like the best way I'll put it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think we can learn from Leslie and Daisy because. I mean, don't become like Leslie because it's been over a year. Don't need to be bringing back. Oh, you know, they didn't pick
like
me.
I said,
They
there's no formula to it. So saying guard your, the whole point of this show is a guard your heart moment. Do you get? That's the whole point of the show, is that you don't know you're going on.
You don't know. Yes, you have to be open.
Yeah. Again, this is why I don't like the idea of 30 something people with to one. It's too many. But hey, you signed up for the show. You knew the context of the show, so it was bound to happen.
Why don't they just choose 8 so they can actually date all of them?
Then we can have like full-fledged dates.
Yeah, you can date all of them. You can have 2 dates per week. You get to really know them.
Yeah, have group dates.
Yeah, you get to really.
Yeah. But anyway,
and have group dates that make sense. Because this coming season, I hope that Jen will not be having stupid group dates because this is Joey's group date. The one day wedding reception.
The first one,
yeah, the wedding reception.
Well, I think for the Golden Bachelor, they did the same thing where the ladies were in wedding dress too.
They do that every season. Yeah. So I think it's usually a photo shoot that they do, just for the guys to kind of see how him and the babe look. But they do there's always a bridal themed dates in every season. Is their thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I'll just like more sensible dates moving forward. I would appreciate it because it's kind of dumb.
The time when they started hitting the apex with those dates were like the one-on-one dates they did in Canada. Yeah. That was sweet. Maria and Kelsey T's dates. I enjoyed those dates. They were nice.
But one-on-one dates still make sense. It's the group dates that don't make sense. Yeah. They need to change it. Or they'll say it's a group date. Then they're not gonna say that people are going to play against each other, 4 against 4. Then the one that wins goes, the losers go home. Why? So you want to? So if the point of the show is to find their love, why do you want?
Or then telling them that okay, they do that, and then they tell them that the group that wins gets more one-on-one time, just for them to find out that no, just one person is like, unnecessary.
Honestly, it's very unnecessary. Like I'm like, so those kind of things. I'm just like, it's unnecessary. All kind of too much gamification of love is not good. Like I like the fact that they don't bring people in the middle. I like the fact that there's no prize money at the end, but like there needs to be more to make it more love.
Yeah, I agree.
More oriented. Yeah, so that's The Bachelor. Yeah. So what do you think about next Bachelorette we'll be watching?
I don't know. I think Mom already found a show for us to review next. You'll see it. It's hella ratchet. We're going ratchet on this one next. But don't be poised.
I don't know why Oprah is going to buy this show. But
well, yeah, we're going ratchet, guys. But yeah, thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed this review.
Yeah, we tried the whole season in less than an hour.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Yep.
And we have a TikTok, guys. Go on our TikTok and see us do some crazy dances. Yeah. So yeah.
Ready? Bye.
Yeah. Gen Z.